Hi, welcome back everyone to the Sinking City. Let's move on. So, Mr. Reed, it seems that you overexerted yourself while conducting the investigation for Mr. Throgmorton. Forgive me for the audacity, but I brought you to the Devil's Reef while you were unconscious. Please, take more care of yourself in the future. I won't be there for you every time. Johannes. Alright, so we blacked out when we had our vision. Oh, we don't open doors. We just go right through. Alright. And they, of course, open both ways. That one does not open.
Makes this place feel more like home. I miss Boston already.
So now everyone knows where I am. What do we got here? Tome in the Ruins. Local women were talking about a ruined house in Central Coverside, near the radio tower on the crossing of Landing Avenue and Kingsport Street. They said the ghost of the house owner and his family still read the unholy book they kept. Several newcomers who tried to settle in those ruins have gone mad. Could be the Necronomicon DLC I have. Book in the bank. Talking with locals is never easy, but this old chap was one of the queerest yet. He was happy to talk about the book, but only laughed when I proposed to buy it. I left it in the most guarded place of the city and paid enough to keep it there until the world ends. And if it is abandoned after the flood, even better. Ignorance is the best guardian. I'm guessing he meant the abandoned bank building in Northern Advent on Forefather Street between Helog Street and Windhalf Avenue. Alas, it would be too dangerous to go there by myself. Building the church was his redemption. Day after day, he worked without payment, carrying stones and putting them in the moist soil of Salvation Harbor. At night, when he returned to his house behind the church, he could not sleep. The book his ancestors brought across the ocean called. When the church was built, the priest found him hanged on the bell ropes, but the book is still waiting for someone to come and read it. His house is in Central Salvation Harbor on the Old Church Road, between Seven Oaks Street and Windheim Street. Still has a bad fame, and no one wants to live there even after the flood. So we're getting a lot of information on this book. I had a dream so real it still makes my hands shake. A huge Ferris wheel rose amidst the city. People got on and rode it higher and higher before jumping off at its peak. As the pile of corpses grew bigger, the crowd pushed me to the wheel. And then I saw a man with a leather bag. He was standing in the center of the wheel and reading from a book. His awful dirge was making the wheel rotate and dragging the crowd to their slaughter. Could this vision be real? I know there is a Ferris wheel at the park in Western Old Grove, near Century Avenue and Beacon Street. But where could the book be? My goodness, so much about these books. The local legends may be more than mere superstition. A dozen witches were hanged on a huge apple tree that still grows near the cider mill. Among these documents is a confession. One of the witches said the devil himself granted them a book with words of power. This book hides itself from mortal eyes, waiting for the witches to be reborn and return to claim it. The witch who wrote this confession lived in Eastern Reed Heights, somewhere north at the intersection of Communion Road and Museum Avenue. Could the book still be hidden there? And last one, it looks like. The fishermen talk of a place near the Blackwood Manor on the southern part of Whisper Street, where meetings occur in the dead of night. The locals don't like this part of eastern Grimhaven Bay, because they seem to fear those who gather near the half-built ships. They say a certain book is read at these meetings, a cursed tome that makes people so crave the sea's touch that they go and drown in the ocean. The one reading the book stands on a cursed boat that sinks in the fog. Those who saw it touch the shore have either gone mad or disappeared. I boarded up the windows and locked the door. They are just men, the Yellow King's gang. They can't get here now. Now there's only me. Me and these nightmares. A little longer and I'll figure them out. Alright. Anything else? I don't think so.
door won't budge.
Mr. Archer, I've seen you dragging things into your room. Mind the floors. I'll make you pay for any scratches you leave. Your landlord. Keep it down.
The door won't budge.
But considering I can kind of see through it, probably will at some point. See if I can go into any of these rooms. I can. Oh, someone's running an investigation of their own. Too many coincidences. So the lighthouse is out, several ships have gotten lost at sea, and some are now decorating the city's beaches. That's one thing. But now there's an enterprising fellow at the city port hiring salvagers to recover ships. He's turning a tidy profit from selling them. Can't be a coincidence, need to look into it. Now, if only the city wasn't so impossible to navigate. It's the opposite of my hotel room. Just let me bump into these doors here. Oh, what's that? It's an interesting painting. There's nothing in here right now. There probably will be later. Alright. Down up here. Anything here? Nope. Squelch, squelch, squelch.
Finally, you're awake. Gotta tell you though, mister, you want to stay on here, you stop making all that noise.
What noise?
Noise? What noise are you talking about?
I expect my guests to be respectable. Moans, chanting, all that kind of thing. It stops, all right?
Got any proof it was me? It could have been one of my neighbors. I slept like a rock. I didn't hear a thing.
That's exactly what a newcomer would say. Your neighbors are respectable people and would never do such a thing. Don't think your yellow-clad patron means you get away with everything.
You're not exactly friendly with your guests. Aren't we the ones keeping you in business?
All these newcomers after the flood, they're stark raving mad.
What do you mean?
You can't imagine the crazy notes and books I find after they move out. Only thing they're good for is lighting the kitchen stove.
Can I have a look?
I knew it. I tell you, no one sane would be interested. And you want to take a look? Well, fine. Take what you wish.
Letters from Oakmont. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's so much.
I'm watching you, newcomer.
Oh my god. There's gonna be a lot of reading, y'all. I'm sorry. Darren, I think I'm finally starting to figure this out. Locals use signs to mark special places that you know already. Kind of like the secret signs hobos use all over the country. What I learned is that the tradition dates back to times well before the flood. I've been able to find out the meaning of some of them. Okay, this is what we've been seeing. You've seen the hooked H-shaped sign on doors around town. That means that the house is inhabited. The crosshatch grid sign marks hidden caches of useful items. The V-shaped sign is for barricaded, dangerous places. Good catch there, they say. Still haven't figured out the spiral-shaped sign, though. You'll have to investigate for yourself. And if you see a sign with a cross and 3 Ks, reach for the gun. K. So I saw a screenshot of people wearing KKK hoods, so KKK is here. Well, we will shoot them down. Walter, Kay help you if I hear you're peddling your cheap, affordable living again. I could live with you renting out beast-ridden flop houses, but you're cutting into my profit. Don't make that mistake. I know you're on the fish market, and I have dangerous people living here that I can send after you. You've been warned. Vic. Alright, just taking a look, y'all. My dear Victor, how is Oakmont treating you? Should you require any support, the Blackwoods will be happy to help you. I have arranged for that. Regarding your question, I don't know where Robert went, sadly, only that he did not stay in Innsmouth. Perhaps there is hope he didn't perish in that cursed raid. Take good care of the hotel, please. Plenty of our relatives were interested in the property, but you're still my favorite nephew. I know the Devil's Reef is in good hands. Kind regards, Aunt Portia. So I'm assuming the guy we spoke to earlier is Victor. Alright, nothing back here, it looks like. Let's go into the kitchen. It's not really much of a kitchen. Alright, let's take a look. So we got the key, northern cover side at the crossroad of Asher Road and Hubert. Letters from Oakmont. The hotel owner allowed me to look through the weird notes he found in the rooms of disappeared newcomers. Alright. So we have a lot. Should we do let's do letters from Oakmont first. So this city, no matter how badly the flood damaged it, has an unnatural appeal. I can't stop myself from walking, even if it means being struck by further visions. I went to the eastern part of the Salvation Harbor, near the crossing of Fitz-O'Callaghan Street and Old Church Road. Salvation Harbor. Old Church Road. Fitz-O'Callaghan Street and Old Church Road. Right around here. Oh, I can select. Right there. Alright, let's go there first. Oh, so are these fast travel points? That's what it looks like. Okay, that's kind of interesting. It looks like we can take the boat. Yeah, it is kind of like Venice. Alright, that's kind of neat. It really sets it apart from other games. Alright. I mean, The Witcher, you have to travel Skellige in a boat. Right. Alright, Innsmouthers. I guess we're just going to be seeing them all throughout. Okay, where am I? Right, I'm here. In here, maybe? Oh, wait. No, it just looks very similar. Just in case. I did the right thing. What is it that I'm hearing? Ooh, God. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be here yet. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that happened. Okay. Oh, man. We need stronger weapons for that thing. I don't know what that thing was. Okay, I'm like not where I was originally. I don't know why I'm all the way over here. Okay, so around here. So Old Church Road and Fitz O'Callahan. He has like cultist markings from that, from that costume. Okay, can't climb up there. Okay, I'm just trying to see if there's like another way to find this old woman thing. But it seems to be pointing me to go in there. There's first aid kits. Okay. I have some bullets. Fucking hell! Jesus. They just... Yeah, okay, we can't do this right now. Sorry. Jesus Christ. Okay, so I'm just gonna move on to the main plot. I'm a little disappointed by that, but okay. Because I think we should. And no, wait. Is it gone? Okay, the mark is gone. So where is... It was somewhere in Coverside? Is that right? Okay. Yeah, in Coverside at the crossroad of Asher Road and Hubert Avenue. Coverside, Asher Road and Hubert Avenue. So around here. Alright. Okay, let's head over there. Alright. We just, I wonder what I need to do to get better at that. Because that's quite a lot. I mean, we really haven't, we've only fought against really small monsters, and we could take them down with our shovel. But here, I am going the opposite way. Okay. Alright. Oh, this, it's like a cool setting, but it's so just kind of dark. I know that's the point. But it's so gloomy. Sounds like the flood happened a while ago, but it's not too recent for the town to have but not too long ago for the town to have been recovered from. Because, you know, if they clean up all the debris and everything, it could be quite nice. Hold on, gotta make sure I'm going the right way. Okay. I think this is it. Whew. All these whales and sharks getting... Oh. That's the nastiest part. Just get rid of all that crap. It's just not helping you. Is there a faster, better way to pull up the map? Alright, so we're near our hotel. Sorry, I'm trying to park my boat. Thank you. Nothing. Alright. So I see there's a newspaper over here. Take a look at that. See what's...
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print. Buy paper, mister.
Okay, there you are. Like, I'm seeing the newspaper over there, but I'm hearing you from behind me, so... I'll buy a paper. I can't buy a paper? What gives? What you reading? Ugh. Okay. It's a little obnoxious. Men's finest clothing. Can't go in. Shop's closed.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print. Buy a paper, mister.
Okay, whatever. Let's just move on. I was hoping to buy a paper, but the game won't let me buy any paper. I'm gonna go back and forth in a Boston accent just because it's fun. Oh, is there... It's blocked. Okay, let me just mark that. Sure there's other ways to get around. There's gonna likely be a lot of heavy editing in these videos, just because that's the nature of open world games. Alright, it looks like we can get over here. People just reading books in the rain? Okay. This doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay, this might be it. Yeah. We're in.
Guess I don't need the key.
Looks like someone kicked the door down for me. Dangers of diving. Divers with the bends can suffer from numerous symptoms, including pain, impaired movement, nausea, vomiting, and disorientation. Acute symptoms can occur within 10 minutes of surfacing and include paralysis, numbness, blindness, deafness, dizziness, seizures, confusion, or words coming out all weird. The paralysis and numbness can involve several different parts of the body at the same time. Basically, lack of oxygen. Typically. Although here, who knows what the real reason is.
Someone smashed it beyond repair.
Oh, no more music. Kind of looks like they wrote a lot of news.
Are a few damp papers all that's left of the expedition?
Mind's Eye says something
Are a
else.
few damp papers all that's left of the expedition?
What's a crow doing here? I mean, there's more than a bird coming in. What the? What? Okay, hold on. Our sanity is dropping. What are you? What beast are you? Whoa, okay. H. Doe, anthropologist. The Oakmont University Department of Anthropology welcomes the newest addition to its ranks, Professor Harriet Doe. Her brilliant discoveries about the origin of Inuit tribes have added a new page to the history book of humanity. Now, Professor Doe will embark on a new expedition to hopefully shed light on the source of the flood, and in doing so, shed light on what may yet be to come. Alright, what's this here?
These samples glitter in a weird way. I wonder where they came from.
It looks like they were grabbed by something. L. Sullivan and B. Morgan, local fishermen, report numerous large bubbles and an unbearable stench rising from the bottom of the sea. Bought a sample of a weird substance floating in the ocean from J. Harway. He claims he found it among numerous dead and strangely deformed fish. The fish were taken for analysis. Several locals mention a rock that rose from the seabed, making the fog shine in different colors. The witnesses felt sick and dizzy for 2 or 3 days after the incident. L.P. Stern got severe burns after chiseling off a part of the rock in his basement. Samples taken for analysis. Gotcha. Okay. So, what's in here? Some eels, it looks like. A lot of eels. Okay, let's hold off on that for a bit longer.
Can't say I ever saw another shell like it.
Okay, we saw similar rocks. According to our data, the places with paranormal activity have a strong, previously unidentified influence on the human mind. We have prepared a list of solutions, including meditative practices and a supply of sedatives, to prevent cases of madness among the expedition members. I highly recommend discarding all those charms, amulets, and religious symbols, which are of no use, and applying these scientifically valid methods of protection instead. H. Doe. So they were aware that something is, or these rocks are driving people mad. Just in case.
Guess this helmet's beyond repair.
All right. What the? I've done nothing to you. Huh. Okay. So there's more than just something else going on here. Oh. Thank you, bird. The following must be delivered. Grimhaven Bay no later than Friday. MKV diving suits 6, air tanks and pumps 4, canned foods 18 crates, personal belongings 6 crates with name, research equipment 7 crates, do not air pipes 24, phone station and wires 1, power generator 1, response for Let's just knock that out. To Grimhaven Bay. The cargo from the expedition was taken to the Grimhaven Bay pier. Is there anything else I should be aware of, buds? Now, using this does affect my sanity. See, it looks like we're not done finding all the evidence here, though. So I don't want to leave until that's the case. Anything else to inspect? Can I not get anything off this guy? What the?
Grab the papers. Smash the rest.
Huh.
We don't have time to pick it. Stand back.
Yeah, we did see evidence that it was broken into. Gotcha.
I fatah me fe I regach I dagon.
So he created an illusion to hide whatever's back here.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Time to figure this out.
Alright, it's pretty easy. Alright, so this is 1.
We don't have
2.
time to pick it. Stand back. Grab the papers. Smash the rest.
The sound design on the voices are pretty good.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Several men broke into the expedition headquarters. What they didn't smash, they burned. The archives, even the newspapers.
Alright. I don't really understand. Okay. Mind Palace. The expedition archive is lost, but I still have clues to follow up on. They left the city on a freighter from Grimhaven Bay. There might be recent postings or ads about the freighter in the Oakmont Chronicle. So I got burned newspapers. And we can get more info. Sorry, what's the key that everything has been collected? Okay. Okay. So we got the key evidence collected, but we don't have all the investigation scenes. Stand up. Ah, maybe this is it.
Map of Cape Cod. It looks like there was something here, but it's been erased.
Alright, all of it's collected now. Okay. So let's get that chronicle here. Can I level up anything? Almost. Wait, I have 1 knowledge point. Let's see, your combat proficiency, vigor. I don't know what to do about that. Okay. Alright, we're done here. Let's go read the paper. Oh, what does that mean? Danger. Well, I'm going the wrong way anyway. We'll worry about that later. This is very much what I think Vampire was trying to be, which had a very interesting world and lore to it. Don't know it's great with world building and story, but when it comes to like gameplay mechanics, it's not their strong suit. let's just say. I just want to mark here. There we go. Just want to mark all the impassable parts. Okay.
Hey, knock it off.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm walking here. Okay. Now maybe I can finally get a newspaper. Because the story demands it. I can't just buy them like in Grand Theft Auto. No, not Grand Theft Auto. Red Dead Redemption, which I still haven't finished. I haven't been playing very many games lately.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print. Buy a paper, mister?
Yeah, I'll buy a paper. Oh, you gave one to him. I'd like one. Oh, do I have to go in here? I do. Okay. I thought I could just purchase it off the guy. Forgive me.
The old papers are by the door. Take them and stop bothering me already.
I think you've got me confused with someone else.
Aren't you a newcomer?
What's that got to do with it?
Help me out here. What's the connection between newcomers and old newspapers?
It's cold sleeping in the street, and they come to collect the old newspapers for warmth.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I am a newcomer. Charles Reed, private investigator. And I also need your old newspapers, the archive, to be exact.
Ah, so you're the one who cracked the Albert Throgmorton murder case. Nice work. I'm Helen Bland. Say, can you do me a favor?
Oh, Bland, that's a poor last
Give me
name.
an exclusive interview. You won't regret it. The Oakmont Chronicle is the best newspaper for miles around.
It's the only newspaper.
All right, I'll be sure to make some time for you, Miss Bland.
I got time
You
now.
still want that interview? I got some time now, if you're ready.
Oh, absolutely. We know that you're the private eye who solved the case, but tell our reader something more about yourself.
I'm a former Navy diver. Served on the USS Cyclops, and well, after the war, I found myself in Boston. I've been a private eye ever since.
Oh, a brave sailor. Well, I imagine you'll get accustomed to local life easily. We have plenty of water around here. Maybe we'll have the chance to work together later. Who knows? And now the big question. Why are you here? What brought you to Oakmont?
Currently, I'm tracking down the source of the psychic phenomenon that's been causing madness and visions all across the country.
Ah, yes. It affected people here, but we were much more concerned with the flood. Though Robert Throgmorton sent an expedition.
Yeah, and then hired me to find it. Ironic, don't you think?
I think that's enough for now. I can't give the readers too much all at once. Thank you for your interview, Mr. Reed.
My pleasure. Maybe I'll do something interesting enough to make the papers again. You never know.
Bye.
See you later.
Alright. Huh. You often need to look for useful information within various city archives. Archives contain topical information. For example, City Hall holds general data about citizens and organizations, while info about specific categories of people, like criminals or patients, can be found in police or hospital records. In the casebook, evidence may have a hint icon indicating you need to do some archive research. In the archive interface, select the piece of evidence you wish to investigate, then choose 3 criteria to search for relevant information. A search conducted with the correct evidence and criteria will result in new information being added to the casebook. Alright. Sorry for me coming back here, Miss Bland. Oh. Alright. Robert Throgmorton funded an expedition to discover after the origin of the mass hysteria gripping Oakmont. The expedition was to explore the seabed near Oakmont. Contact with the expedition was soon lost. Albert Throgmorton was the only known survivor. He was subsequently murdered. Okay. The expedition archive is lost, but I still have clues to follow up on. Here we go. Alright, I guess this is what we're looking for. Alright, the 30-ton ship Titania is currently available for hire. You will find it fully equipped for transport, as well as the aiding of underwater ventures and exploration, for the price of 70 rifle bullets or the equivalent thereof per week. Those interested are urged to contact Captain Jeremiah Sanders for contracting details. He can be found at Pier 3, Oakmont Port, Grimhaven Bay. Alright, I think we... Okay, I think we are done here. Maybe. Alright, so we need to go to Oakmont Port again. Here, Pier 3. Go. Alright. Let me just explore this area real quick. Excuse me. Throgmorton. Okay, there's probably... Oop. There's a little bit of something. Alright. Good. Good to have. Oh, there's another floor. Sorry, I gotta explore it all. Okay. Ah. This is where they print everything, I guess. Old-fashioned printing press. All covered in ink on the floor. Yeah, nothing really up here. Okay, we're done. What the?
Thank Kay. At last. Hey, help. Help.
What's going on?
Sea creatures. Swarmed over the piers. I hid here. But these walls won't stand up to them. Please help me.
What creatures? What are you talking about?
Wild beasts. They came to feast on the blood. They're eating the dead.
I'm looking for Captain Sanders. Is he here in the port? Did the creatures get him?
I saw Sanders. Help me. I'll tell you what I know.
All right.
The mayor's cursed these days.
go. Hub has been cleared. What's this? Oh, if I can.
They emptied every chamber.
Damn it.
Still stinks of burnt powder.
You got anything on you?
Shot dead. Point blank.
There's some things I just don't understand, like why we're seeing that.
Gotta be out of your head to do this to a man.
Okay, it's affecting my sanity. What the... Alright, let's just calm down here. Calm down, there's nothing. Alright. Maybe we should talk to that guy, considering that we've cleared the enemies. It looks like there was more than just wild beasts here, though.
I've dealt with the creatures. Now, tell me about Sanders.
He got back several hours ago. Those things, they came because of him.
What happened on the Titania?
It was horrible. A damn massacre. I heard the shots. I went out. I saw the whole thing. Sailors bleeding, dying. Blood hit the water, and then, well, then the wild beasts came to feast.
This Sanders. What kind of man is he?
Newcomer. He seemed like a decent guy. Okay, Captain. Treated his crew well.
I gotta find Sanders. Where is he?
Saw him get away. Just after the shooting. Ran for the pier. Didn't see where he went after that.
Did you see anyone else from the expedition?
No. Only Sanders. I'd bet my life no one else made it back.
All right. Oh, can't carry anymore. Can't carry any more what? Whatever.
They were in high spirits, and plenty of them were drinking.
Interesting little totem.
This would be a weird artifact in any collection.
What the? I, Captain Jeremiah Sanders, hereby agree to take on board my vessel Titania any persons designated by Robert Throgmorton and the cargo detailed in the attached manifest, as well as to provide them with any and all necessary assistance up to and including depth measurements, as well as diving support for underwater exploration and marine life observations. Aforementioned services will take place in confidential locations in Cod Bay. Afterwards, the Titania will provide transport for all passengers to the Oakmont port. Compensation will be 70 bullets.
Cape Cod. There were marks here, but they've been erased.
They've been erased here as well. Looking good. Also, it's just soap. Can't climb up there. Anything our mind's eye can reveal? Oh, look at this.
You can't take me! Eat this! To the mayor with you! Die! Die!
There's one hell of a fight here.
No more drink. All we've seen. And you telling me we ain't allowed rum?
Let's get a handle on what actually happened here.
Seems like that was first.
No more drink. All we've seen. And you telling me we ain't allowed
Because they're
rum?
heading this
To the
way.
mayor with you! Die! Die! You can't take me! Eat this!
For whatever reason, the crew went berserk. Only one man got away.
Alright. The harbor master saw Captain Sanders leaving the pier. The only survivor of the fight on the third pier of Grimhaven Bay was a man badly wounded in the shoulder. Captain Sanders is the wounded man and is now seeking medical aid. Alright. Key evidence collected.
The monsters sure didn't leave behind much.
Is that it? Alright. Okay, so considering he fled... But it's not really showing me where to go. Thank you.
The mayor's cursed these days.
Okay, cool. Alright. Well, I might gonna just stop the video here. So he's seeking medical aid right now. I don't know where the closest hospital would be. Let me just check in here real quick.
The door won't budge.
Okay, guess we can't do that. But where would he have gone? Okay, well, we'll have to find Captain Sanders another time. Unfortunately, I have to get going, and we're running kind of long anyway. So, we'll go ahead, save right there. See you next time.